aerospace navigation, and some of us in the south of Borough certainly know what that means, are in the programme for the long haul. You know, we're there to try to influence, and we'll stay there to try to influence. Others who join to resolve short-term issues but see no tangible progress are becoming disillusioned. So I think that there is a need for us to revisit the terms of reference, and I will suggest that. I might get nowhere, but I think it's a worthwhile proposal. So I think it's, you know, the form has achieved stuff, and I'll just talk about a few things that come out of it. There was some concern about the integrity of WebTrack, and I don't know if you all know Heathrow's website where you can look at aircraft and see where they are, what altitude they're at, and so forth. And there was some concern about the integrity of that. A group from Holland were commissioned to review this independently of Heathrow, and they did it independently of Heathrow with a group of representatives from the community, and concluded that the information provided was correct. So we accept that what we see on WebTrack actually is reasonably accurate, and we can rely upon it. A development that has yet to be released by Heathrow that I think will be of enormous interest to residents is something they call X-Plane. And in response really to residents complaining of changes on departure routes, they developed this, if you like, more sophisticated version of WebTrack. And I have used a test version, so I know how it works. But this allows residents to check whether the altitude of aircraft overflying their homes, or the lack of position of those aircraft, or aircraft type has changed over time. And effectively what you can do, set your postcode in, the system creates a cone of 60 degrees, and then you can put if you like, a screen across that and rotate it any way you like, so it's directly right angles to the flight path, and set a time period, and when the screen will show green dots for aircraft that are departing Heathrow, red dots for aircraft that are arriving, and you could compare that with a period of time in the past. Now you've got to be careful doing this because we have 70% easterly operations, 30% westerly operations. If you get the wrong period of time, but what you can do, if you take a year's worth of data, you will definitely be able to say whether anything has changed over your home. Now I try to usually if I contact people at Heathrow, I get a very rapid response. I didn't to a request on this, and I rather suspect they're still busy opening bottles of champagne, celebrating the decision, but they will come back to work shortly. And I thought that they might have released this software sometime in September, but I can't find it on the website. But one thing with that I have a sort of tentative agreement, if the chair is comfortable with it, that and we can provide a decent Wi-Fi link, that they might come to a future aviation forum meeting and demonstrate it. And I think that might be of use to, might be of interest to the people in the audience, but that's a question for the chairman. But what it's when they do release this, then there's going to be a flood of new questions, because people are going to have a look and say things have changed. They know that's going to happen, but I think that they're now so boxed into a corner that they feel they have to be much more open than they have in the past. The other thing that has been that's changed is their attitude to noise. There are a number of noise monitors that I'm sure that Councillor Beale will know, that are at the ends of the runway, and they measure noise, and 6.5 kilometres after roll there is a maximum level of noise that an aircraft is able to create without being fined. And I think there's about 8 monitors, but Heathrow bought another 30 noise monitors, which will be located